What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Army Black Knights, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Tulane's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways.
Turning on the Jets. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Oh, a lot of space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
That last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming in.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running.
It's a seam wide open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
Going for it all. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they'll just down it right there. So the Army Black Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. And the Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Give to the big fullback. He's loose. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option to give. Wide open spaces. Tackled there by the defense.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. He's looking deep, and he makes the catch at the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Loss on 1st down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. He's going for the goal line. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. One final play before the end of the quarter. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start off offense.
The officials off. And the accepts it, they will take the penalty. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Running with the fullback. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll go to the fullback. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. First play of the drive wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Black Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. Cover's team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3-and-out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Catch in the middle, it's Bohannon. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's taking the shot. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
And you want to talk about gang tackling? Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. The defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They ran it on first down, now on 2nd. Off play action. Under fire. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little.
It's a running room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Barnes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up. He's got it. First down and more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. Coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Coleman. That's caught, it's Howard. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Has it back in the offense, ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to... varsity letter. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Green Wave. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Behind the chains now on second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Back to throw, it's Coleman. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. The discard, and he's running free. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They go to the ground, and he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. That is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick pass on the jet motion. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Black Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good, and you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. They were playing with fire on that returning. Loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough space. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Now on the opposite. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Sends it back in motion. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to make the tackle. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt them. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Using his legs, it's Mobley. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Tulane right back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Just steamrolling the defense. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line to a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
Hold it. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll toss it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll toss it to the left. Turning it on. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Army. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll leave it with the lone back. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The toss sweep to the right. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Offense is stopped. Will be on down.
The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Hand off from the gun. Hard running there. And he will go nowhere on the final play of the game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.